Good morning, Turtle Club. It is just a little bit before 7 a.m. this Saturday. That's all, you know. We're going to quickly pause because, boy, howdy, that's a lot of stuff on the screen for us to just load right into. Holy Nikes. Welcome. Good morning. This is our Shipwrecked on a Saturday, brought to you by Sally. It is our playthrough of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, and game's good. I don't think I don't think we need to keep the phone on for one, because I'm sure the mic picked that up. But the game's good. It is if you could get it on sale when it was on sale for Black Friday, that was good. I don't know if I could really recommend to anybody, though, picking this up for the initial price that Nintendo wanted to sell it to people. That's fine. That's the button I'm looking for. That's the button I'm looking for. But, the game's amazing. I never thought otherwise for what it is. And, there's a lot to be said for developers, right? There's a lot to be said for people that are programmers. There's a lot to be said for people. There we go. That's what we need to do. We need to use the ultimate weapon, the boomerang. But there are some issues, right? This is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a Game Boy game. It's a Game Boy game that's had 2 extra buttons added. I guess we could go that far. Maybe 4 extra buttons. So, at the very best, what we have here is a pretty good graphical 3DS game. So maybe I could see, normally, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? 7 days a week if you add the weekends. I could see people charging $40 for this. That's a DS game. But the $60 price tag, if you really never played it, if you've got $60, sure, by all means. We need to get over here. We need to get a lot more than just over there, though. We have a couple of rooms that we still haven't figured out how to get into. So let's start trying to figure that out. We definitely run these arrows. We know that there is... Oh, wait. Nope. That's not going to get us out of here. Alright. Like... Now, just a little tinkling noise. Not the kind of sound that we're looking for. That doesn't get us anywhere we want to go. That also is not taking us where we'd like to be. So we're slowly but surely going to make our way. Okay, we've already defeated this room. Figured all of its secrets out. That's a one-way door. That won't lead us anywhere, because that's just a simple loop. Spade will lead us there. I think we do go here then. And why not? Just get all the goodies and power-ups. And it's a fun game. I mean, as I mentioned before, the game is fun. It's not anything that I would, by any stretch of the imagination, say is a bad game. My only thing with it is it just feels like Nintendo got a little greedy. So thankfully Sally donated her copy to the channel so we'd be able to play. And that's the one thing that I always talk about, on this channel, right? People go, Mag, do you think digital's good, or do you think that we should be getting, regular copies? And this is one of the reasons why a regular copy of a game, in my opinion, regular cartridge is such a big deal. is because you really... Hold on. You really can just do more with the cartridge. Well, that's not what we wanted to do. Either did we want to do that? Oh, here we go. Or we are just not having a good go at this. Oh, there we go. Ah, that was bad too. Can't push that. Can't push that. So somewhere here, we are clearly still... Oh, we haven't gotten down into there. Oh, is it that easy for us? Do we just need to go and take a path we haven't taken yet? If we, yeah, it looks like that might be actually it. Oh wow, okay. Alright, well, huh. How about that? How do we, oh, we do that. We do that. Do that, we go around here. Good morning, Eric. Hope your day's going great. I am having an excellent time. Well, I don't think we can do anything there. Oh, wait a second. We don't really get anywhere doing that either, do we? Oh, but we can go up here, and then we can go back here, and then down here. Oh, and that's where we goofed last time, isn't it? Because we just did that. Or maybe not. That's the exact same exit, right? Yeah, because see, that's what we need. That's what we need. So... that looks like it is the pathway we have not found yet. Alright, so here's circle. And I got a guesstimation where circle's gonna not lead us to. Okay. Well now, that was all the anticlimactics. So we know that 1, 2, okay. Well now, we could possibly, but that had that, I think. So somewhere here there's got to be a staircase that we've missed. Something leads here too. Okay. Oh, we have a key door over here as well, which we somehow have gotten a chance to see. Must be because we was in this room. Because each of these squares on this map light up, so we can. That's kind of, huh? All right. Okay. So we got some ideas there. So we need to go to that one and see what we get to. Good morning, Sally. Alright. And we clearly can't fill all these in with what we're doing. But we can start looking for a few things. Hey, here is a pathway that we have not done yet. So this is triangle. So we absolutely do triangle. This is starting to look very familiar though. So we've done triangle, we just haven't marked triangle. Ooh, it's a little warm where Link is. Okay. Alright. Alright, so triangle leads us all the way here, which really doesn't do us anything, did it? Unfortunately not. We got nothing for that room. Okay. That leads to club. Club leads back there. That leads circle, which we don't know where that ends. Circle could technically be here or go somewhere else entirely. I'm doing good, Sally. Thank you for asking. I'm having a pretty good time. It's been an interesting sort of everything. I think we need to get all the way over here. I think if we get to Heart, well, Heart's a losing bet, because Heart doesn't really lead us anywhere good. Alright. Okay, looks like we just go left. Keep going left. Go west. Use a boomerang. Hey, there's a fairy. We always like getting fairies. We have a suspiciously high number of key count in this dungeon too. Just throwing that out there. Alright. Alright, so did we simply just not bother with... We didn't bother with going up here? I guess? Oh, we don't have the... We don't have the item for this room yet. We don't have the wand. But... maybe... just maybe... Nope. Alright. So... found this dungeon so confusing it took you forever. You know, there's always a puzzling element to Zelda. And... it's nothing really new, right? But it does get frustrating when you stop to think about it. Alright. I know there's a thing somewhere that I am absolutely missing. And I know that the item for this one is absolutely the magic wand. We've explored all of that. There's no rooms there, but just in case that there's a spot we can bomb that we missed. Going to Lurk? Oh, no worries, no worries. Lurk squad members unite. We are all cool on that. And... still looking for any number of things. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was pure luck. I couldn't even do that again if I tried. Doesn't look like it's bombable. So we know this is the dark room, so we don't need anything there. This has still gotta be... There's gotta be an entrance into there somewhere. Well, so far... All right. It's got to be here. It's got to be there. The more I think about it, the more that just makes sense. All right. So we need... We need that path. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's our bomb spot. Somehow we missed that. And this is like the room with all the bomb places. I mean, look at that. We can blow all that up. Blow all that up. Why do you want to tell us? See? I didn't want to stab that. I just wanted to stab. Okay, here we go. And this is about to hurt a lot. Alright, we're about to use a whole lot of stuff. One key. Two keys. Three keys. There's our suspicious number of keys. You know, Zelda's ever taught us anything? You always want to set everything on fire that you can. You want to blow everything else up you can. Hey, why do you know it's a bomb spot here as well? Yep, that's not all terrifying, just mostly terrifying. Okay, and hook shot. Alright, and we are here at square. Wow, now. Ain't that amazing? square brings us right there. Oh my goodness, there's a switch, and we... Oh. Okay, I'm confused. I don't remember this guy. Actually, let's put bombs there. Let's put boomerang there. Okay, well, thankfully this guy can only move a couple different directions. Alright, unthankfully, we're still not figuring out his mechanic yet. That's okay. Oh, he stuns. Oh, whoa. Hello. Okay, we got medicine going, so we're good there. Boy, howdy. That guy was... There was some combat there. There was some combat, to say the very least. And we're still stuck. Not only are we stuck, but boy, howdy are we stuck. Okay. Now I just gotta remember where we saw the switch at. Well, on the bright side, we can safely roll out, like, all of that. Because we've been there. We can safely roll out all of that because we've been there. We were just in all these rooms. There's no switch there either. So the switch is here, if I'm right? It's got to be somewhere in this corridor. Unless it's down in club. So we're going to take a look in club. Gonna go look in the club. Nothing there. It's interesting how these shut off after you've defeated the enemies in the room. And you know what? These things are so helpful because they always have a fairy in them usually. Of course, in the side-scrolling dungeon, and when we really could probably use a fairy, they're like, nope, forget that. Did we talk to this bird yet? Hey, bird. Yep, we did. Goes back down to diamond, or to triangle rather. Triangle brings us there, which doesn't really do us any good. Because we're still in the same predicament there. Going through that, and then... I think we just go through this way. We're looking for a switch. There's the switch room. Why? because... There we go. Hey, Keo, good morning to you, buddy. Well, I thought that was how to get those. There it is. It's one line over. Alright. So now we got the switch turned, and now we got the mini-boss beaten. Now we can go down to... Not there. Over this way. Now, this is probably going to be our actual dungeon one. Hey, it's the magic rod. Burn it all down. That's a dig rat phrase if I've ever heard one, guys. Now, if I remember right... Oh. Seriously. Hey. That's actually a very amazing tool at this point. Well now. Still not the most impressive weapon in the game. I mean, it does a direction fire. It is something that we absolutely can use. But, if you notice, it doesn't do the same kind of utility as boomerang at all. I mean, this thing, well worth the shovel we paid for it. Alright, and let's see here. We need now to get there. Which means we almost went the wrong direction. Oh, we'll just pass the pew-pew block. Oops, we goofed that, right? Yep, we goofed that all sorts. Alright. What's in the chest? Still not the boss key, but you know what? That's fine. The one thing that this is good for doing a lot of stuff with is the fact that we can now clear that off. Alright, so circle is where we now need to go, which is perfectly fine. So the best thing about this particular weapon is it is a pretty long range. I mean, compared to the boomerang, it's very long range. It's not the longest range in the game by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, that's the arrow. But for most things that you don't need an arrow for, but you just need to reach across and just hit something, it's a great weapon. It's an amazing weapon. But, like everything that comes before it in Zelda, its biggest claim to fame is that it's a puzzle-solving weapon. Oh, did we just completely... We completely ruined our chance of getting over there. Okay. That's fine. Alright. So this is where circle leads to. I'm pretty confident this is going to lead us to the boss key. And... uh-oh. This guy. Look at that. Shrugs that off like nobody's business. Oh. Oh. Guess we gotta start fighting him kind of normal like, right? Come over here and fight me. There we go. And we can tell here we have fully explored the dungeon. All we have left is this, which will get us the boss key. And, huh. How about that, Turtle Club? We do not, as of yet, have the way to the boss unlocked. Oh, we gotta reset this room. Go that way, go this way, go that way, go that way, go that way, go that way, and we goofed again. I'm just taking measurements at this point. Alright. So this way, this way. That's gonna have to be it, I think. Ah, we pulled that out. We thought we were going to be goofing that again. Wow. All right. So there's the nightmare key. We can now open stuff. We can go places. We can do things. How amazing is that? We can ninja flip off the edge. But we don't need to do that, I don't think. Alright, heart will bring us there. Okay, well we don't need a heart though. We need to go this way. See? We don't have all the facts there, I don't think. We are missing something important. Get all our materials back. Take Mario's job away from him for a second. That's still one of the things I think is pretty cool about this version of the game, right? Is that you pretty much get to do all the cool Nintendo-ish things that Mario gets to do. I mean, we get to save the princess, which is already a Mario thing, but to be fair, that's a lot of things. But the Goombas, that's Mario. I miscalculated where we were about to go. That is outdoors. That leads nowhere good. 2 is nowhere good. Hey, we've made a complete circle. Well now. Isn't that just a swift kick? Alright, let's see here. But square will get us back where we want to go. I gotta say, one thing I was very happy with in this particular game when I first played it on the Advance, and it's done better on the Switch, in my opinion, is the fact that we got all these side scrolling platform sections. It's a real good classic Nintendo Zelda thing from the very first Zelda. And now it'll bring us to the beginning of the dungeon, which is fine by me. Alright, let's go outside. Let's go outdoors, because I know that the way to the dungeon master's pretty sure it's outdoors. I mean, it's the only way we haven't really checked, right? I mean, and we have a trick, right? Is we can go here, here. Boom, boom, boom. To the boomerang. And the dinosaurs, which... Why do dinosaurs belong to Zelda? I mean, seriously. That's kind of funny, watching the heart float down like that. Well, we thought that was a totally different spot. This leads there. Alright then. There was a set of stairs you didn't check yet. Okay. Oh? Oh. Mr. Peterson's absolutely correct. Check it out, Turtle Club. We didn't check out Diamond. That's why I labeled them, so I could remind myself if they don't have a matching pair. But... that's where the other frost puzzle is, too, if I remember right. Okay. So, Diamond is just a hop, skip, jump, mess. Wow. Okay. Okay, we know the way. It is definitely not short, but that's fine. It's never about the destination, it's always about the journey. Even if the journey takes you places around and around and around the circle, and you push the wrong button, it is always about the journey. I know it's the holidays for many people right now, so we sometimes, we'll throw some quotes out there. So, like to quote Clark Griswold from European Vacation. Look, kids, it's Big Ben. Of course, many of you that can't wait to see what Arc 2 is in the future. I am hopeful for Arc 2. There's a lot of things that Arc has that's amazing. They got some really good stuff done on the formula. But there's an equal number of things that, as much as I love Arc, and I enjoy it, there are some things that Ark just hasn't fixed, in my opinion. And there's a number of them. I won't beat around the bush for that. But yeah, let's go top that off since we're about to go fight a boss probably. Speaking of bosses, save early, save often. We have not done either today. But I'm looking forward to Ark 2 in the hopes that a lot of the problems that Ark 1 has will be fixed. Okay. I feel like... Can I even aim this at an angle here? No, I can't. Animated show. Yeah, I am looking super forward to the animated show too. I think... I think the animated series is going to do really well. I think that's how I'm going to have to do this. That worked out. Hey, more puzzle platforming, because we all know how good I am at that. Okay. Alright, so we do this, and we do that. And then we were very, very glad that they didn't have ice physics in this game. Yeah, the sequel in the animated series, I think it's a really good thing to put together. I am still slightly disappointed that Epic Games, you know, it's Unreal 4 that they made Ark with, right? Wildcard is brought on the Epic Games Store, and there's still no actual mod support for that. And, oh boy. Crackle Foosh, you're finished? Okay. Hothead. Interesting. Okay. So... minor point of order, to the very least there. All I did was hold block and spam the wand button. Awfully surprised that that worked. Huh. There is a real strong chance, now that we have the Thunder Drum, that we'll actually be beating this game today on stream. which is rather interesting. The egg on the mountain calls. Let's see here. I think there might be a faster route. Yeah, right there. Dampy Shack wants it being a shortcut. Wow. That's kind of good. That's a nice little quality of life change. No, don't hit me! Don't hit me! Oh, I say it because of your health. Alright. I do like how, in this particular version of Zelda, the shield that Link's using does the little reflect thing, and it's everything. I do kind of wish other things. Alright, here we go. Yay, it's the egg! It did nothing. Nothing. But it needed to do everything. We have all the pieces. Alright. Alright, I got an idea. Now check this out. This was kind of cool to watch on the Game Boy. But it's... There we go. Jamming out to the Windfish band. Yeah. All the magical instruments in the world. And then, what happens? It cracks open. First thing we're going to do is we're going to save, because having a place to save is always good, and we're going to save a second copy because there's a good strong chance we're going to want to come back and visit this at some point and do with the rest of the 100% completion. Oh no! Wait a second. Where's our map? We don't get a map anymore. Just so you guys know, we could probably head west forever and never come anywhere specific. But what we could do is go north, west, south. Yeah. So... same. It's never different. soon as you go south, it changes. Alright. Two, 4. Secret passage code is in the library. Oh, that's right. Okay. It's been a very long time since we went to the library. Alright, we need to play that funky tune. And warp to the library. Hey Baron, how are you? It was a secret. Yep, that's the one we needed. And you know what, Turtle Club? I remember reading this, and I remember writing it down, and putting it on a post-it note, and then I remember spilling something and getting the post-it note wet. So we're going to go ahead and write this down again. R-U-L-U-L-U-L-U. Rulululu. Alright. And the best kept secret of Hyrule is that in places that aren't Hyrule, there is a fish-based Uber service. Okay, so let's get back to that. The code is different for every Switch player. That is cool. I don't know, because, you know, Game Boy, you really don't... You don't really have, you know, back when this was on the Game Boy, there wasn't really a huge... It wasn't a social experience. And so the question then would be, was it different for every Game Boy player? And I don't know. Let's rumble. Doesn't even get a name. Nightmare without a name. don't remember this guy's taking any damage or not. Alright, so, okay. There we go. There we go. This guy I know how to take on anyone who... Ah, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, so we gotta stop playing his mind tricks there. Ah. There we go. Ah! We're playing guess the magical ball, and we're being bad at it. Ah. Okay. Release the fairy. He's got her back to the wall now. Ah. Alright, and... Ah, we missed the timing on that one. If we put as much distance between us and him, we'll have more time to react. And messed the timing up, clearly. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. We know we're bad at video games. This is nothing new for us. I wonder, can I reflect the shot? Like, if it's his that I have to bat back, can I reflect it? Hopefully not. Alright. It's the super mega boss rush version of all the bosses you've ever fought before. Link, this is your nightmare. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Gotta remember here. So that's not the way to do damage to this guy, clearly. Huh. So we tried bombs. Well, I guess we'll go back to magic powder, huh? He's going to throw that at us, and... Maybe we have to do damage to the actual keys. Nope, keys don't seem to be the problem. Okay, so we tried blowing bombs at it. I don't think we technically shot arrows at it yet. Now we have. Now we threw that at it too. Now we did magic at it. And we did that to it. Huh. Well, we are running short on weapons. Don't think it's going to be that. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, well now. Ain't that a great little thing? Okay, so we need him to throw this that way. And we're about to get some medicine, which will restore us to full. And is it a full charge shot? Is that what's going on? Is that what's up? Am I missing that part of it? Because the only time we really got a piece of this guy is when we actually did that. Oh my gosh, it's that. Alright. Alright. Oh, is that enough to take it down a peg again? Okay. We're back to magic powdering this guy. Nope. Alright. Boomerang. And now who are you? Okay. Oh, we are so just going to die to this boss rush here. Because, oh my gosh, he's got his corner down here. I need you to open your eyes faster. Please open your eyes faster. Oh my gosh. Stop being so tired. Come on, you can wake up. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We can do this again. A gut check. We have no fairies. We have no medicine. Okay, we can do this again, but it's probably better for us to do this fully kitted out. Wait. There's the health spa. Let's go. Let's hit up the health spa first, and then we're gonna hit up the store. And we might hit the seashell mansion and see what we can get for our seashells. Hi. And we'll take some beauty treatment, because who doesn't want some beauty treatment? Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Hey, we're at the 2 seashell mark. Yay, we get a present. It's the seashell sensor. And fills out our little stuff. I'm good with that. Alright, you Cuckoo Prairie. So we can go shopping, possibly. Huh. That's still expensive. Still nothing there. Alright. And nothing really there that we want. So... let's see here. There's the Seashell Mansion. That's not where I'm thinking about. Not there either. There's a lot of good helpful markings on this map. I was hoping a fairy cave would be marked, but I don't see them. I think that might be a fairy cave though. So let's go check that out. No, we thought it was hoping. We were hoping for that. Oh well. Well, we could probably best the boss without any fairies. We don't necessarily... Oh, whoa. What's this? So we got a fairy tuning fork, or a seashell tuning fork happening here. Just dig, huh? Says we have one nearby. Let's dig until we find it. Or run into trees. There we go. Not planning on getting all the seashells, but if I run by something that says, hey, there's a seashell here, Mag, I'm gonna do that. Wow, that was not even worth the dime to call the tip line. Alright. I know where I can go. I can go right here. Well, oh, it's there. All right. Here we go. No. I meant to catch it in a bottle. Ah. Alright. We're gonna have to reset the dungeon. Fortunately, this little room that we know of is only 3 rooms away. It's not gonna be that horrible to go in and out. This is pretty much what we would do in other Zelda games, right? Oh. You're hoping. Come on, fairy. There we go. No! We pushed the wrong button. Because we roll like that apparently. Oh my gosh. So for a brief second we're like, boy, we're not gonna have to reset this room again. And then life happened. There's a fairy cave by the 7th dungeon. That's good to know for future reference. I think from a timing perspective will be basically the same amount of time. Okay. So we have everything basically we need. And I'm just... There we go. us versus the Nightmare Island. Round 2. And up the stairs we go, right into it. On the plus side, this part here isn't multi-changing and stuff. I mean, the path doesn't reset. Alrighty. Geronimo! All right. You gotta stop being hit by this guy. He's getting way too many free shots in at the very beginning of this fight. Alright. Who are you now? Alright, now you're this guy. Yeah, we'll just keep on that. Now he's going to start mixing it up. And we are sad we missed that one. Pretty sure this is going to be a fake one, but we took it anyways. Alright. And right. It's down. Now it's going to be the furry worm, right? Four hits and he's out. Now it's the moblin that we had so much problems with, right? Yep. These link-seeking Keys missiles. I guess technically I don't have to do the charge until we get ready to try to hit him, but it's just so brutal. Alright, I'm gonna have to get better at that for certain. Dodge here, dodge there, dodge there, dodge there, dodge that. Here comes this. Alright, and two hits. Alright, we managed that. Alright. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Most boss attack things are 4 hits. So Hopefully that's the 4th hit we needed. Okay. Now what do we got? What do we got? Well, that's... we got boomerang mode. I don't know what we're supposed to hit him with, what boomerang will do. And now we go to eyeball? Sleepy eyeball, right? Okay, sleepy eyeball. Okay, we just gotta keep up to him. And then that, and then that. Now that we're not terrified of getting just wrecked by making a bad mistake, we can just stay up here and have plenty of space. I was hoping multiple arrow shots would count, but they didn't. Ugh. His arms are off sync too. Ooh. Alright. This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world. Came in over-prepared, and we pulled it out, like usual. Now we can't even pause. If you were wondering why I wanted to... Can't even change our weapons. Save early, save often. You can get multiple boomerang shots through. Ooh, okay. Here is the owl. The windfish will wake soon. Goodbye. There is the cosmic space well. Oh my gosh. This thing looks so awkward. I am the windfish. Someday thou may recall this island. Game Boy, this was quite the credits. So I'm expecting Switch to really go over. Gotta love the music vibes. Back to the same cool animation we got at the very beginning. Wake up lashed to part of the mast from my raft. That's pretty cool. That's a good question. That's a good question, Eric. It'd be kind of cool to do a sequel. I mean, 100 years. There'd be a journey and a half. I would think, though, so, like... Wouldn't that be... I would think it'd be more like a dreamless sleep that Link went through for those 100 years, though. Because, I mean, yeah... Oh yes, Kyo. Oh yeah. That is one of the next games on my agenda to get back to is the actual Sword Shield Pokemon games. We still have the Crown Tundra to go through on that one, as well as the other DLC. Yeah, it's a good game. It's definitely got a lot of challenge to it. It's good for people that are casual players. It's definitely got some collectible hardcore stuff going on for it. I mean, we have seashells that we didn't get all of by any stretch of the imagination. There's a whole other side quest thing, which is the Dappy stuff. That we could do as well. I mean, there's some stuff we could still do on this. You just complete the Isle of Armor and Tundra Pokédex. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's all you gotta do. The end. Save your cleared game. Yes, we will save our cleared game. Absolutely. So now the question is there like a new game plus that we get? Like, if we load this up, what happens? Okay, so it does... Oh yeah, Isle of Armor was not... It was not a full... I feel that Isle of Armor, all it did, honestly, realistically, was completed the game. I like Sword Shield for what it did, and it's brought a lot more people into the franchise, because there are people that have Nintendo Switches that never would have owned a Game Boy, ever. I mean, let's be reasonable when we think about that, right? The Nintendo Switch has all this stuff about being portable, but not everybody's needing a portable game system. And so there are people that don't need a portable game system or have a want for it or see the point of one even. Like my father. Father was a good guy. He did the best he could with what he had for his kids and all. But one of the things that he never, ever saw the point in was the Game Boy. Playing video games. Now, not to say he never played them. One of my favorite memories of my father was growing up when he and my mom played the original Legend of Zelda, and they were super into it. It was, you know, it was monumentally unique experience. Nothing else ever had been like that. They spent many hours, and I can dare say that the amount of hours that they spent on Zelda was probably the same amount of hours that anyone of that generation would spend watching television, for instance. We still have a seashell on the raft game to get. So, you know, there's that. Okay, so there is... There's a seashell around here, so let's go ahead and dig this up. Huh. Oh. Interesting. But yeah, they spent a lot of time on it. I mean, a lot of time. One of the things that I learned about map making and marking stuff and being very descriptive about puzzle solving. Throw the bomb down the hole. Okay. Korok basketball rules. Ah. There we go. Thank you, Eric. But one of the things that, you know, I learned a lot about that was from them. And they had spent an inordinate amount of time on that. And I think that's one of the reasons why my father stopped seeing a point for video games, was because he didn't view that as a good use of his time. Now, my dad was a pretty busy guy. I mean, he worked a refinery job. He held a couple of U.S. patents that he sold to a couple people. He ran 3 companies to where he could sell them to other people. So all in all, let's see. We want the boomerang. We want that. We want to talk to you. Yes. We will be doing the raid. And actually, we need the hook shot. And so for a guy like him that was all about doing what he could. Alright, I messed up. I need to get back. Okay, fight the current. Fight the current. Oh man. There we go. This heart piece first. But so yeah, he just viewed video games as not something that he wanted a lot of people spending all their time on. You're far from any secrets. I beg to differ. I know there's one right there, and we are heading toward it. Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl, we are heading toward that secret. so, you know, so this game and Pokemon Sword and Shield, in my opinion, they do have some good purposes. And that is that there are people that, much like my father, wouldn't have seen a need for a portable console. In my father's case, after he had realized how much time he had spent on the original Zelda, he didn't see a point for a home console, personally himself. Oh, no. Bring me back. Bring me back. How do we... We gotta angle this shot. That's what we gotta do. There we go. We're gonna be greedy McGreeters in here. We could probably fight the current all the way back if we wanted to. I don't know. Can we Spider Link there, Spider Link there. I don't think we can fight any further back than that. But we got our seashell. Nope, we're good. Kinda wish I got to keep the raft. I think we've already been in this cave. And since we can swim with the Zora flippers, it's not really that big of a deal, but... well now. Yeah. I'm right there with you, Keo. For long-time and franchise players of not just the series but the genre, Sword and Shield was great to kind of say, hey, look, here you go, here's some Pokemon, here is our real big first foray into 3D Pokemon. And I think the same reason why people are okay with that Pokemon game are also going to be the same reason why people are okay with a few other things. So Sword Shield, and we're just kind of chatting while we play and collect seashells, guys. It's not the intent, but we beat this game before 9 today, so I feel like you guys, you know, I'm still playing some video games. I'm still having some fun. But I think the most important thing that was introducing people to the series, right? And at the same time, introducing Nintendo to the player base. And what I mean by that is Nintendo, you know, they've, from a mobile standpoint, right? They absolutely have that turn-based gotcha pawn Pokemon, collect things, build your team, all the strategy. They have that on lock, to use a turn of phrase, right? But what they didn't have was similar for what they didn't have was a similar thing going for the console companies. In console gaming, right? Nintendo created the market from scratch after Atari had destroyed it. So we have to give them credit for that 100%. But there's another. I bet throwing a bomb in this one does nothing. Maybe it does. Nothing. Wow. Oh no, that was him spitting a bomb out. But it's been a minute since Nintendo really looked at what people were wanting out of their console games. I mean, there's a lot to be said about Mario and Zelda, right? Zelda was extremely successful, but one of the reasons why it was successful is Breath of the Wild basically became The Legend of Skyrim, is what some people called it, right? It's an open world adventure game, which in and of itself is beautiful. It is the best game, hands down, bar none, on Nintendo Switch, in my opinion, still to this day. And it gave everybody what they wanted. They got that new Nintendo magic again. There's a reason why the Switch just flew off the shelves as soon as people... Oh, here's a heart piece that we hadn't got yet. Awesome. And that's a large part of it, is because they made this new... It wasn't even the fact that it was an open world adventure. It was the fact that it was something new for Nintendo fan favorites, you know? People that basically would have bought the Switch no matter what, and still complained about a lack of good quality content. Like, you know, there were some complaints about the Wii, there were some complaints about the GameCube, there were some complaints about the Wii U. A lot of complaints about the Wii U was the fact that it didn't work for the Nintendo formula at all. Was the largest complaint that I would hear about the Wii U. Interesting on that little section there. But, and that's where we get the little fishing guy, right? He's kind of exploring the water because we just really hadn't. Oh, is this some stuff we hadn't done yet? This is a dungeon we hadn't done yet, right? Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, you know, and so I think, you know, Nintendo's big, huge success on that was the fact that they produced something that was really familiar to people that weren't Nintendo fans. And so this open world adventure with some quirkiness to it in a environment that people aren't familiar with, that really did well. That went over well. And that's because the people that weren't Nintendo people, right, they weren't expecting that they were going to enjoy Nintendo and seeing the beauty that it was. Mario Odyssey, I think that Mario Odyssey's got really great graphics. I am not a Mario player. We all know this. Anybody who's a regular to the channel. But I think what they did was they really did the Zelda game for the Zelda people that wanted to see something interesting and amazing from Zelda. But the Mario game, I think they did strictly for Mario, whereas the Zelda game, you know, is for more everybody. Exploring stuff that I can't swear that I explored. Isn't this the cave I was just in not too long ago? But yes, yes. I think you'd really like Skyrim, Keo. I think that would scratch a really amazing part of your need to explore stuff. I think it would do good for that. Alright, let's see here. There's probably stuff in the animal village I've not done. I know I've got a spiny in my inventory that I still haven't figured out where it needs to go. Boring to you? You bought it off a coworker for $30. See, that's a thing too, right? Is being able to borrow the game or you know, buy it inexpensively in physical medium is great. I looked at Mario Odyssey and thought, man, this game looks beautiful, and boy howdy is it not for me. It is so not for me, because I would not be able to make like 95% of all those jumps and stuff. And oh, hello. Wow. That's not concerning at all, right? Well, we've already used the magnifying glass, so that's fine. But yeah, but it did some really good stuff. Hello. That works too. Boy howdy, we hadn't done a whole lot in this village. We just got 2 seashells for just being us. It was just kind of yeah, you know, and that's, you know, Mario's not for everybody. 3D Mario especially. But it did bring back some really great vibes of Mario 64. Which, you know, lo and behold, Nintendo saw that there was a market for that, and they released it, along with 2 other Mario games at the same time. And so, and they also brought in something that I thought was great. A real good usage of it was the second player being able to control Cappy. And it adding a little bit of a co-op feel to it in what I call a, you know, what the industry calls like family mechanics, right? And that's where, oh, hello. Did that, oh. Where did that happen? Okay, we need to leave. So it's somewhere around here. Alright. Break up the shovel. I don't think it's going to be there. I think it's going to be somewhere involved this. I think it's actually going to be up there. So we are going to have to go around for it. Alright. Oh. Play the song? Maybe it's over here we play the song. Or wait, maybe it's... Nope, maybe it's Toad Song. Okay. It's definitely not the... It's probably we have to get up there then play the song maybe? Oh, wrong way. Because it's definitely not a tree smash, right? Oh, wow. On the sand spot. Man, alright. We did it at the exact same moment that we were... Huh. Not on the sand spot, but it still worked. So, that's good. That's good. It worked for us. Alright. But yeah, Skyrim, you know... is in Elder Scrolls, arguably more so than just Skyrim. They helped kind of revitalize the genre when they got going. And so Nintendo's done a real good lot of things on the Nintendo Switch. And I think that's a long way around of saying that they're they're in a... Alright. So... possibly one of these spots that are dangerous to get into. There we go. But I think when they did Pokemon, they really didn't realize the clientele they were basically going after. Which is kind of weird to think about, right? Nintendo really kind of... I don't know. I think a lot of what Nintendo did for Pokemon on Sword Shield was great. I mean, we got some new 3D World releases in 2 months, 4 days before your birthday. Oh, that's awesome. 4 days before your birthday. That's going to be a great birthday, Eric. I mean, that's always one of the best things that I like about video games that release in August. Because I know I'm going to have some time off for my birthday. Which means that, ultimately, I'm going to get to spend a lot of time with a new game. And it may be something I've not experienced before. It may be something that I've not played. I kind of know I need to get into this area, possibly, for some of that stuff. But yeah, it's always a great feeling when you got a birthday coming up and you know a game's going to be releasing on it. Alright. Well, now. Don't recognize that at all. Well, that's a good thing. Wow. Okay. You know, I've not played it on the Wii U. My introduction to Mario 3D World was strictly with all the Mario Maker stuff from Mario Maker 2. Which is kind of interesting, you know, and again, I'm not a 2D platformer person, but, you know, it's one of those things that I gave a shot to, and I love watching people play it. I mean, that's probably when there's games that go outside of my skill level. I think that's the one thing that makes me sad about that, is they're great to watch. I love watching people pull off all sorts of amazing stuff. Like one of the streamers that is no longer active, Epic Potato Chip. Watching him play it was amazing. Watching Kenny the Neo Kid play it's amazing. Chadley, of course. Oh my gosh. I wish I had like a tenth of Chadley's platforming skills. I would be super stoked to be able to play platform games. You know, just 10% of his ability. But, you know, yeah, I think that's the only thing that really frustrates me in the gaming world is when I see these great games and I look at them and go, well, that's not something that I'm going to be able to play. And all I can do is watch. So, and there's a lot to be said. You know, there's a buddy of mine, Alienated One, that you guys know. Those that are, you know, been with the channel for a very long time. He absolutely watches a lot of streams. And he's got a similar job to me. I watch a lot of streams as well. So, you know, it's one of those things that he's quite comfortable with just watching people play a game. And never ever playing the game himself. Oh, yeah. Chadley's kind of like the same situation that I'm at. Like, he's bad at them, but unlike me, Chadley tends to pick up a game through hard work, experience, learning controls, all that kind of good stuff. There is a threshold, a skill threshold that... Oh, okay, there's no way up there. Okay. But there's a skill limit, there's a skill threshold, and if we're talking about Chadley and my skills, and we compare them, I am totally of the opinion that Chadley's ability to play platforming games far surpasses mine. And I'm quite okay with that. I'm quite okay with that. Oh, this is not good. This is way too much going here. That was kind of fun. I did not realize I could hit a guy with another guy like that. That was amazing. I think I have to do that again. When you're so convinced that you're gonna take a guy out, you hit a guy with another guy. That's just amazing. Alright, this looks like there might be some seashell action going on somewhere around here. No tuning fork yet. Let's go through this loop and see where we get. Well, Turtle Club, we are pretty much... Oh. I'm willing to bet there's one here. If I had to bet dollars for donuts. There we go. Alright. Well, since we're going to be ending the stream in just a little bit, we're going to go ahead and play that funky fish music. Go to the Seashell Mansion. We'll see where we're at. Boom, 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 boom. I still like the fact these trees talk. Alright, here we go. We might get up to the third seashell. Well, we did a little better than I thought we did. Sweet. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we got another block. There is some in the forest, you think? Well, there's probably a lot we still don't have. I mean, we've... Unfortunately for this game, they don't really tell us where our seashells are. Or where we found them at. We also don't have a... Well, maybe we do. Memories. Oh, look at that. 33 out of 50. Wow. It's not 900 Korok seeds. And it tells us where we found them all. So I would have to say that there's probably a plethora in the forest, considering the forest has like nothing marked. We have... Interesting. I don't know how many of those there are. I do like how we got the memory thing similar to Breath of the Wild. And we're missing only 4 heart pieces. That's kind of cool, too. Alright, gosh, we got work tomorrow. Slept too much. Yeah, oh yeah. You know, I was in the same boat, Keo. I was absolutely in the same boat. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save. Turtle Club, we are very thankful. Absolutely. This year has been not what we planned at all for a lot of things. We are entering the holiday week block. So, I know at work it should be light. Hopefully. So, Monday and Wednesday, there will still be streams this week. And Sunday, there'll be a stream as well tomorrow morning. But then for the rest of the year, there won't be any streams. Holidays, rush, time off, work being the way it is. I'm expecting that even if it's light, starting from like Wednesday night onward this week, we're going to be short-staffed because people leave to go visit their families. So, happy holidays, Turtle Club. Whatever you celebrate, if you celebrate anything, have a good week coming up. We'll see you for Ark. We'll see you for Pokemon. We'll see you for Kingdom Hearts. But there will not be another stream for quite some time after that. And we have beaten Zelda. This was, yeah, awesome, Keo. Thank you, Keo, Eric Peterson, and Sally for showing up today. Sally, I appreciate you being a supporter of the channel and for giving us this great game to play and experience. Thank you a lot for that. I'm going to have myself a good night. You all have a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club. Stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Thanks for watching and take care, guys.